go on the second date. Go on the second date with that dude. I'm telling you, ladies, go on the second date. If you felt like the first date was 50-50, go on the second date. I'm telling you, go on the second date. Go on another date with the dude, because you're not gonna learn a lot about a guy on the first date. It just doesn't work like that, you know? I always tell guys too, on the first date, don't talk about money, income, lifestyle, nothing. I'm pulling up in the '08 Acura. I'm being not a bum, but I'm being a regular guy. I'm being nice, I'm being funny, I'm being myself on the first date. And honestly, I'm just trying to evaluate here. On the second date is actually where I'm gonna really take her out and do nice things. Like my first date's always a coffee date. I never take a girl out to a nice dinner on the first date. That's too much. I saw, you know, that pop the balloon thing, and I saw this guy, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna pull up in the Rolls Royce, 1,000 flowers, all that type of shit. Yeah, it's corny stuff, man. That's how you get gold diggers. That's how you get really bad women in your life. So lady, when you're on the first date with the guy, he's probably not gonna tell you everything that he's got going on. Nobody knows what I got going on the first date. I keep it real low key. Now, obviously they could look up my Instagram and stuff like that, but that doesn't even tell you the full story of everything that I do and my lifestyle and everything in between. So go on the second date, I'm telling you. And if you really don't like the guy, you really don't fuck with the guy, obviously don't go on the date. Don't force yourself to do something you don't absolutely want to do. But if you feel like 50-50, like I don't know, you know, could be good, could be bad, go on the second date. Way better for you. Don't just leave it up to chance and let some other girl go swoop up a guy who has a lot of stuff hidden. All the best guys I know, they keep their stuff hidden. And all the bums lead from the front. Like, I got this, I got that, hey, you know, I do this. Go on the second date. It's gonna be way better for you. And learn to evaluate a guy by his consistency and his follow-up and the elevation in the relationship. I never take a girl on a really extravagant first date. It's just not happening. I'm going very conservative, I'm going very calm. I'm just doing normal stuff, nice stuff. We can go for ice cream, we can go get a coffee, we can go do simple stuff, but not the craziness, not the wild extravagant, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, so on and so forth. Most people end up fucking up a good relationship. And I'm gonna tell you something, right? They end up fucking up a good relationship because they don't go on the second date. Most girls I talk to that have successful marriages and relationships, they tell me all the time, I didn't like him at first. He wasn't my type at first, but as I got to know him, oh my God, I fell in love with him. He was just so nice, he was so caring, he was so giving, and blah, 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 blah. Like you could extrapolate from here. Most girls don't even know what they want. So when they go on the first date, they don't even know what kind of guy they're going for. Like, they don't even know what they desire. Girls will say, I want a nice guy. And they're the same girls that date all these thugs and all these rappers and all these gangbangers. Ask any girl that dates a gangbanger and rapper. She doesn't say, oh, I love to be cheated on. I love to be beat up. I like to be abused. Like, nobody says that, but yet you're doing it. Sometimes you gotta go on a couple dates for your own good, with the good guy, with the nice guy, to get yourself to get acclimated to that and to start liking him. Women, you start liking guys when you start hanging around them a lot. So the guy best friends, all that kind of stuff, that's why guys don't like that, because you start hanging around with guys a lot and you start catching feelings. Any girl that's gonna hang out a lot with me or any other guy or anybody that's a guy is going to start to create some kind of attachment to him, and vice versa. Men are like this as well, okay? It goes both ways. It takes a lot of discipline to keep those relationships very separate. My best advice to you is to go on the second date. If he's a good guy, you like him, he's a respectable individual, go on the second date. Stop being so picky. Stop being so negative. Stop being like, you can't do this, and then you think your shit doesn't sink. Seriously, go on the second date.